Very good morning, children. Welcome to EVS online class. Today in this class, we are going to start a new lesson, that is plants around us. See, your first semester, we finished first book, semester 1. So you have to take out semester 2. See, here I am showing you this book, semester 2 book. You open and in this, see page number 198. Lesson number 1, plants around us. Okay? Yes, all of you open your semester 2 EVS textbooks, semester 2. In that page number 198, plants around us. Lesson number 1, plants around us. So today we are going to start. We are going to learn about plants and different types of plants and parts of plants. So how it helps us and uses of plants. In these points, we are going to learn in this class. Okay, these are all the points we are going to learn in this class. So we are seeing many types of plants around us. Every day we are seeing many types of plants around us. Wherever you go outside, wherever you go, if you come out from your house, you will see around us, we are seeing so many different types of plants. So big plants, small plants, isn't it? So there are many different types. That means different sizes, different shapes, isn't it? Different sizes are there, different shapes are there, and so big plants are there, so many plants, small plants are there, so many plants we are seeing every day around us. Okay, so plants are very useful to us. So they are very useful to us. They also gives us many things. They also gives us many things like fruits, vegetables, leaves, then cereals, pulses, like this, all food items, not only food items, fruits, vegetables, everything the plants gives us. Okay, so and also it gives us different types of flowers, colorful flowers, isn't it, children? Yes. Then different vegetables, different fruits. Every day, what we are going to eat, what we are eating every day in our life. See, all this we get from plants and animals. Okay, so many things we get from plants also, like cereals, pulses, Davasa, Danya, Gotala. We are using every day. You are eating rice, ragi ball, chapati. Where all these get from? From plants only. So we are getting so many things like cereals, pulses, fruits, vegetables, leaves. All these things we get from plants only. And also it keeps us cool. It keeps us cool, our surrounding. Okay, and it gives fresh air to breathe. Isn't it, children? Yes, and it also makes our surroundings cool, and it gives fresh air to breathe. Yes, so plants give oxygen to us, isn't it? So we are giving carbon dioxide to plants, so plants gives us to oxygen to breathe. So and it also makes our beautiful surrounding not only cool, it also makes our beautiful our surrounding is beautiful. Yes, we are decorating, isn't it? So if some function in our house, some pujas, when we are going to some puja functions, then we are decorating our houses with flowers, isn't it? Different types of flowers we are decorating. Yes, it's also keeps our surrounding cool, and so it makes beautiful also. And so if these plants, they need to grow, what they all need to grow? They need air, water, isn't it, children? Yes. So and sunlight, as well as sunlight also needs to grow. So plants prepare their own food. They are preparing their own food. But for us, mommy will prepare and give, isn't it, children? So you are eating whatever the things mommy will prepare, you are eating. But plants, they prepare their own food. So, with the help of the air, water and sunlight. So, today in this class, we are going to learn different types of plants. First of all, we are learning different type of plants, okay, and then different parts of plant. Okay, then how plants help us. How they help us. Okay, how plants help us are the uses of the plants. Uses of plants. So these are all the points we are going to learn in this class. That means about this lesson. Okay. So I'm showing you here one picture, plant picture. Can you identify what is this? Yes. It is root. It is under the soil, under the ground. Okay. So the roots. Then stem. This is the stem, and these are all the leaves, and these are all flowers. Then this is fruit, and this is bud. Okay, and these are all the branches. Okay, these are all branches. This is the parts of the plant. So root, stem, leaf, flowers, bud and fruit. Okay, then first we are seeing different types of plants. First this, we take this point. So different types of plants. We'll see briefly. Now only I told, so there are different types of plants. There are in different sizes and different shapes. Isn't it, children? So in this, first it will come trees. Okay, trees. So trees. What are all the trees? What is in by tree? Big and tall plants we called as trees. So what is in by tree? Big and tall plants. Big and tall plants are called trees. See, and they have broad and strong stem. They have broad and strong stem. See, see your textbooks. I'm showing you here. See. You are seeing the picture now in your textbook? Yes, that is page number 198. 198. Page 198. In that, see, they are showing trees means how they are big and tall. See, this is mango tree, this is neem tree, and this is gulmohar tree. Tree means they are big and tall. Big and tall plants are called as trees. They have broad and strong stem. See, mango tree. When you are going to your native place, you can see surrounding there are so many big trees are there. While going a bus, you can see from the window. If you peep by window, you can see so many big trees. Isn't it, children? So trees means it is very big and tall also. See, can you, I will give you example means like mango tree, neem tree, gulmohar tree, see, etc. All these are all trees. What is meant by trees? Big and tall plants called as trees, and they have broad and strong stem. Stem. This is called stem. This is very broad. Broad means ದೊಡ್ಡದು ದಪ್ಪಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ it is very strong ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So these stems are broad and strong. Okay, and it gives shade for us. All the trees give shade for us. Okay, they make our surroundings cool also, and they make the place beautiful, isn't it? Yes. Then we will see the second one, that is shrubs. Have you understood now what is meant by trees? Tree means big and tall plants we called as trees, and it has a broad and strong stem. Example, mango tree, neem tree, gulmohar tree, isn't it? Yes. Then come to the second one, shrubs. What is meant by shrubs? See, the small bushy plants called as shrubs. The small bushy plants we called as shrubs. The small and bushy plants are called as shrubs. They have hard stem with many branches. They have hard stem. Hard stem, and also they have many branches. Example, see, rose plant, cotton plant, jasmine plant, rose plant, cotton, and jasmine. Yes. What is meant by shrubs? Shrubs, the small bushy plants are called as shrubs. They have hard stem, and also they have many branches. For example, rose plant. You can see in your house only, you can see the rose plant, isn't it? Yes, rose plant. They have many branches. Branches means these are all the branches. Okay, these are all the branches. They have many branches, and they also bushy. Bushy means pode ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಗುಂಪಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ. So they have many branches, and they have bushy also. The stem, it's very hard. The stem is also very hard. What is in by shrubs? The small bushy plants are called shrubs. They are very small. They are not like a tree big. It is very small trees. Okay, small plants. It is bushy also. The small and bushy plants called shrubs. They have hard stem, and they have also many branches. Example, rose plant, cotton plant, jasmine plant. You can see in your textbook they are giving some pictures. See, these are all the shrubs. Rose plant, cotton plant, and jasmine plant. These are all called as shrubs. Okay, then come to the next, herbs. Third one is herbs. Herbs. What is mean by herbs? They are very small and non-bushy plants. They are very small. Okay? They are very small and non-bushy plants. Are called as herbs. Don't confusion, shrubs and herbs are called as herbs. And they have very soft and thin and weak stem. They have soft, thin and weak stem. Example, corn, rice and wheat. See, what is meant by herbs? The very small and non-bushy plants are called herbs. So they have soft, thin and weak stem. See, shrubs means they are small and bushy plants, but herbs means they are very small and non-bushy plants. So here you have to mention non-bushy means tumba chikkadu. Very small and chikku, tumba chikkadu. Shrubs, rose gida, adikkinta tumba chikkadu barutte. So herbs means they are very small and non-bushy plants are called herbs. They have soft, thin and weak stem. The stems are very soft also and thin also and weak also. If you once you take out from the mud, it will, yes, died. So they are very small and soft, thin and weak stem they have. So for example, corn, rice and wheat plant, wheat, rice and corn plant. If you go to your native place, you can see all these plants. Okay, they are very small. See, we see in the picture, see, this is corn plant and this is rice and this is wheat. Okay, it's very small and thin also. The stem very thin also. Then next one, climbers. We will see the fourth one, climbers. These are all the different types of plants. Okay, first you learn about tree, then shrubs, herbs, and then fourth one, climbers. Okay, what is meant by climbers? What is meant by climbers? Some plants have weak stem and need support to stand. Climber, in the word only you can identify they need to support to climb. Okay, so the plants, they have weak stem and need support. They have weak stem and need support to stand, to grow. Okay, these plants are called climbers. Example, yes, money plant. In your house only you can see money plant, grapevine, and pea. These are all the examples. What is meant by climbers? They have weak stem and need support to grow. Some plants, they have full weak. They can't stand also its own. Okay, they need support to grow or stand. These plants we called as climbers. For example, money plant, grapevine in your house. If your mummy they are putting a money plant, they have to they are giving one support, one stick to grow or to stand this money plant. You can see in your house, okay? They need support to stand or grow. So these plants we called as climbers. Then come to the last one, that is fifth one. Creepers. What is in by creepers? So some plants which are very weak stem spread on the ground. So they are called creepers. So they have very weak stem. So spread on the ground only. If they give support also, they can't stand and they can't grow. Okay, so they grow on the ground only. These plants we called as creepers. They have very weak. They have very weak stem and it spread on the ground only. These plants we called as creepers. For example, watermelon. These fruits are very big, okay, but stem are very weak. Watermelon, pumpkin, bottle gourd, so these are all the examples. They have very weak stem. It's spread on the ground only. These plants we called as creepers. These flowers, these fruits, they give fruits and vegetables. These fruits are very big. See, you can see the watermelon is very big, but the stem are very weak. Okay, so it can't stand. Okay, if you give the support also, it won't stand. It spread around on the ground only. And pumpkin also, bottle gourd. These are all the example of creepers. So in this class, we studied different types of plants. First one is trees. Yes, first one is trees. Second one is shrubs. Then third one is herbs. Then climbers and creepers. 5 different plants we have seen in this class. So we'll see the next class, the uses of the plants. What are all the uses of the plants? We'll see in the next class. Okay. Thank you, children.